Subscribe please. AEW Rampage results. The 11th of April 2022, Wardlow and Samoa Joe vs the Gates of Agony. First match, 73-27-2, Orange Cassidy, C.W., Best Friends and Dan Horson vs. 0-0, Katsuhiro Shibata for the All Atlantic Championship. Shibata applies a side headlock. Shibata with a side headlock takeover. Cassidy wraps his legs around Shibata's neck. Shibata applies a toe and ankle hold. Cassidy avoids the park. Cassidy drops down on the canvas. Cassidy sends Shibata to the ring apron. Cassidy with a running forearm smash. Cassidy lands the suicide dive. Cassidy whips Shibata into the barricade. Shibata kicks Cassidy in the face. Shibata tosses Cassidy around the ringside area. Shibata poses for the crowd. Cassidy whips Shibata into a barricade. Forearm exchange. Both guys avoid the referee's 10 count. Cassidy climbs up to the top turnbuckle. Cassidy tells Shibata to bring it. Shibata wants to grapple instead. That leads us to a standoff in the center of the ring. Shibata applies the figure 4 leg lock. Cassidy grabs the bottom rope which forces the break. Shibata stomps on Cassidy's chest. Shibata slams Cassidy's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Shibata with forearm shivers. Cassidy kicks Shibata in the gut. Cassidy drops Shibata with a diving DDT. Cassidy with a running corner drop kick. Cassidy pops back on his feet. Cassidy toys around with Shibata in the corner. Shibata blocks the super kick. Cassidy with a forearm smash. Shibata ducks a clothesline from Cassidy. Shibata with the SDO. Shibata stomps on Cassidy's back. Shibata mocks Cassidy. Shibata kicks Cassidy in the chest. Cassidy is pissed. Cassidy with lethargic chops. Shibata slaps Cassidy in the chest. Shibata with the hell of a kick. Shibata with forearm shivers. Shibata delivers the Shibata dropkick. Shibata with a Northern Lights suplex for a 2 count. Shibata applies the sleeper hold. Shibata goes for a belly to back suplex, but Cassidy lands back on his feet. Misfired backdrop drivers. Both guys are knocked down after a double palm strike. Cassidy with clubbing mid kicks. Shibata drops Cassidy with the Superman forearm. Shibata with 2 haymakers. Shibata applies the Cobra Clutch. Shibata transitions into the Octopus Stretch. Cassidy hits the Stun Dog Millionaire. Cassidy with Kawada kicks. Shibata responds with the Death Valley Driver. Shibata goes for another Death Valley Driver, but Cassidy counters with a cutter. Cassidy with a tilt-to-whirl head scissors takeover. Cassidy connects with the Beach Break for a 2 count. Shibata shrugs off the Orange Punch. Shibata applies the sleeper hold. Shibata with a belly-to-back suplex. Shibata goes for the park, but Cassidy counters with the Orange Punch to pick up the victory. Winner, still All Atlantic Champion, 74-27-2, Orange Cassidy via pinfall. Second match, 50-28, Britt Baker and 16-19, Jamie Hayter W, Rebel vs. 3-6, Madison Rain and 1835, Sky Blue. Jamie Hayter and Madison Rain will start things off. Rain with a waist lock go behind. Rain applies a wrist lock. Rain tags in Blue. Double Irish whip. Rain trips Hayter. Blue with a low drop kick for a 1 count. Blue applies a wrist lock. Hayter blocks the deep-armed drag. Hayter sends Blue to the corner. Blue sidesteps Hayter into the turnbuckles. Blue with an apron enziguri. Blue with a flying crossbody block for a 2 count. Hayter kicks Blue in the gut. Hayter punches Blue in the back. Hayter goes for a body slam, but Blue lands back on her feet. Blue goes for the O'Connor roll, but Hayter holds onto the ropes. Hayter dumps Blue face first on the top rope. Hayter knocks Rain off the ring apron. Hayter slams Blue's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Hayter is choking Blue. Baker attacks Blue behind the referee's back. Hayter tags in Baker. Baker is choking Blue with her boot. Baker with forearm shivers. Baker whips Blue across the ring. Baker with the sling blade for a 2 count. Baker with another forearm. Baker sends Blue to the corner. Blue sidesteps Baker into the turnbuckles. Blue rolls Baker over for a 2 count. Baker kicks Blue in the gut. Baker talks smack to Blue. Baker tags in Hater. Hater repeatedly stomps on Blue's back. Baker delivers another cheap shot behind the referee's back. Hater with a side belly-to-belly suplex for a 2 count. Hater sends Blue face first into 3 turnbuckle pads. Hater with a running elbow smash to Rain. The referee is trying to calm down Rain. Forearm exchange. Hater punches Blue in the back. Blue super kicks Hater. Hater tags in Baker. Blue decks Baker with a back elbow smash. Blue thrust kicks the midsection of Baker. Baker blocks the super kick. Blue with a roundhouse kick. Blue tags in Rain. Rain ducks a clothesline from Baker. Rain with a chop, forearm combination. Rain knocks Hater off the apron. Rain ducks another clothesline from Baker. Rain with a knee smash. Rain with a neck breaker for a 2 count. Standing switch exchange. Rain drops Baker with a cutter. Hater responds with the Uranage backbreaker. Blue hits the backstabber. Baker super kicks Blue. Rain rolls Baker over for a 2 count. Baker kicks Rain in the gut. Baker with the swinging fisherman's neck breaker for a 2 count. Standing switch exchange. Baker with a ripcord elbow. Baker tags in Hater. Stereo super kicks. Rain avoids the curb stomp. Rain with a step-up enziguri. Hater denies the crucifix bomb. Rain dodges the big boot. Hater ducks a clothesline from Rain. Hater connects with the ripcord lariat to pick up the victory. After the match, Baker talks smack about Toni Storm. Storm runs into the ring and starts brawling with Baker and Hater. Baker clocks Storm with the interim Women's World title belt. Winner, 51-28, Britt Baker and, 17-19, Jamie Hater via pinfall. Lineup for next week's Dynamite. FTR and the Acclaimed W, Billy Gunn vs Keith Lee, Shane Strickland, The Gun Club in a 8-man tag team match. Bryan Danielson vs Sammy Guevara in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Eddie Kingston vs Ethan Page W, Stokely Hathaway in a first-round match in the World Title Eliminator Tournament. Jon Moxley will speak. Jamie Hater vs Sky Blue. Third match, 63-8, Wardlow and 8-1, Samoa Joe vs 2-2, The Gates of Agony W, Prince Nana. Wardlow and Korn will start things off. Korn ducks under 2 clotheslines from Wardlow. Korn talks strategy on the outside with Nana. Korn with a shoulder block. Wardlow drives Korn back first into the turnbuckles. Wardlow with clubbing shoulder blocks. Wardlow with 2 uppercuts. The referee admonishes Wardlow. Korn sidesteps Wardlow into the turnbuckles. Korn with combo body shots. Korn chops Wardlow. Korn with a corner clothesline. Wardlow clotheslines Korn. Wardlow transitions into a ground and pound attack. Joe and Lion are tagged in. Collar and elbow tie up. Lion uppercuts Joe. Lion with clubbing shoulder blocks. Lion is choking Joe in the corner. Joe with a knife-edge chop. Joe unloads a flurry of right jabs. Lion with Muay Thai knee strikes. Joe reverses out of the Irish whip from Lion. Joe with a running elbow smash. Joe with a spinning enziguri. Joe gets distracted by Korn. Lion starts biting Joe's forehead. Korn clotheslines Joe behind the referee's back. Lion is raining down haymakers. Gates of Agony has complete control of the match during the commercial break. Korn applies a rear chin lock. Joe with heavy body shots. Korn dropkicks Joe. Joe drops Korn with the Uranage slam. Joe tags in Wardlow. Wardlow clotheslines Korn. Wardlow knocks Lion off the apron. Wardlow with 2 release German suplexes. Lionel decks Wardlow with a back elbow smash. Wardlow ducks a clothesline from Lionel. Wardlow with another release German suplex. Korn kicks Wardlow in the face. Wardlow hits the spine buster for a 2 count. Lionel with clubbing blows to Wardlow's back. Joe pulls Lionel out of the ring. Joe applies the Coquina clutch. Wardlow delivers the massive lariat. Wardlow knocks Nana off the apron. Korn rolls Wardlow over for a 2 count. Korn with a sharp knee strike. Korn delivers his combination offense. Wardlow headbutts Korn. Wardlow connects with the Powerbomb Symphony to pick up the victory. After the match, Powerhouse Hobbs appears on the stage to play mind games with Wardlow. Winner, 64-8, Wardlow and 9-1, Samoa Joe via pinfall. Subscribe please.